waranto ise bunno julola +440208519007 waranto 0793095706 and fanang ila customer care member America ise bunno julola 001781215377 yaye lelane instant.
Be a professional driver? If yes, worry no more. Send Driving, the finest among all, is here to turn you into a first-class professional driver. We are the Gambia's numero uno solution when it comes to driving. Send Driving, we offer top-notch and affordable services that cannot be found anywhere. Rush now and start getting your lessons from our competent tutors. Send Driving. Our services include one-week driving lesson, 1 hour each day for just $3,300 with a provisional driving license, 2 weeks driving lesson for just $5,000, 3 weeks for $8,000, 4 weeks for $12,000, and 5 weeks for just $13,000 with a provisional driving license. We are located at Tabokoto, opposite Piccadilly Junction. Send Driving, your success to safe driving.
Jiber labe dawda drong ngalu konto ngalu jia alla programu to Ifang Bondi al nal badi malo modula min jambe bindi membi jan drong wala keta Sadibou Kamaso di executive member Gambia Football Federation. Sadibou Kamaso nge jia Ifang Bondi do.
Ya baraka mo lamin akata ni kontaan ko baate pour kana jambi pour ni mbadon le kacha.
Sadibou de meda GFF ekol fam ya je bak. Ila view me muneti ila miralo muneti about GFF la leadership.
Adastale yemen ko mandi meola because niko mo meta GFF malo ibe jamu kan al hal dumalto because niko mo meta dulato modo si meje maybe ay sanji clinique je modo si meje maybe ay sanji tan je so itela mirolo to itebe ibe al hal dumalto niko mo meta je.
Okay, mo question o mun dio ko denke. nga yombandi nga sone ndi ibe GFF do ko
ha
andi mo executive member tije
no man tra do ko la mo executive member
tije ha ha ko male do ko la
hani yalon GFF be structure nyameng
ha
executive o bijele nte ben na on do ko le bembulu
ha
I am a businessman ka business o leke
ha
creation plus nka printing leke bari fanantela mu Hawks la general secretary and CEO di so nga si jele as a board member nim mitinol keta nga ta mitinol la nga foko nga mira nga tateng wala nga tateng den nga secretariat nyimbula woli do ko ke aboko ay Africa be nyame al delle be do ko la jang bari dol bi jele melbe santo mel ya lon ko kanale ye mitino ke ka foko de nga mira ko ni ay Africa ye nyin silota wala ye nyin silota ko be tamalale ni wol yo ke ya foko lefta ay Africa ye tamateng itol ko tujele melbe do ko la wolle ko tamande so nte man tara je GFF do ko la nte mu board member leti mbe siring executive wala kono
do go man tambe wala but anyway sign hani kabi nga so ne ndi ila miralo munede about GFF la leadership
niko miraro GFF leadership ndenga mira ko molia mira silang falingule nyanta kala ni timo soto altata play la yela timo dundi captaino bi jele goalkeeper bi jele defender bi jele striker bi jele bar altata albe play kan aboko albe drole soto kan alla fansol faul start takal bu yaje ko kol manta aliya plan nu nyame so hanni te fangbe timo kono ngamira coach kamenke ika substitution ole nati because game plan ni mantama so amanke ko nga GFF jele ko dula jawolo wala dula dote bari game plan o membi je ndela mira loto mantara taka mantara result sol soto ka nyanta ka men soto
jumale o game plan o fena
executive ole ka game plan nati
andite bo executive ko
ha okay. So ngole fo e kotentiko nin game plan o be kekan that is where substitution comes in nin coach yala timo dundi captain o bi jele defender bi jele mo be bi jele bari walat na ni modol be bantale mel ya lon ko wol sina e game plan no change pour aller win na be play kan be draw kan ndefe 2018 lom tenata je as a co-opted member an executive member because GFF be nyame president obi jele first vice second vice third vice president and the regional football association presidents 4 other members mel ya lon ko one of them is a retired referee but flol mu musoleti flol mu kewleti ntolle mu executive oti ndol ka menken tol ka silen ka meeting le maybe 3 or 4 times a year nga decide ko nyine be kela nga tuje pour secretariat ya tamandi so ndol la doko manke 9 to 5 doko oti ni mo pour ka son ndi molma general secretary na la staff all wolle ka taraje 9 to 5 so is sort of like a brain and muscle aboko le ko kumbe nyame kunka miralo kele muscle le doko tamandi bulol ni singol ye kolke so the executive wollom brain di say nim braino nying ala miral nya lefta tala silo me yalon ko yaje ko e ala miralo si doku kendo kele no ni modol bi je mel yalon ko yesa je ko kar ngamiran si nyinke no ntol bole nati kanje so ntol fe jefe fe doko men kan nim futata tembo to me yalon ko hanin mfawol la mol ya jele ko say ko ila confidence be jikanne ya je ko dal ya feel ko GFF dal inanta do ko men kala imantra akikan left ala nyame ndol nga jele ko de ndol damman ko no andi modo sinano ya foko de because na constitutional right lo modo si wul no lo ya foko mbatu nga try nga jube fon si changing keno ibo keno la nyaadi le ni atra ideal be bul yo ideal nat ya wa fi molma ndol dum ngoleke nsita because nga jube le membije den na groupe ko ni ideal le bentol bulu ndol nga jele ko ni nga nyike na football si tama wole starting 11 ni natina
okay iko mulu la confident drop tale mulla miralo yolofo mbe de fontale ni ngaka as an individual itela miralo muneti about GFF la leadership
bari nde fango bi jele nde fango George la no
okay
you tete na itela performance be nyami
okay
mulle ba jubele ko tennom because ni mol ka benne ya foy ko de ngamira yinketenne mol nga fole ko na starting document ko ko there's an erosion of confidence because mol ko ka tlad lal to ko be GFF le ko altel GFF tende ali mol fel GFF ten ali nyil ketenne bari modol la fahamro so nde fango bi jele as an executive member bari nde fana ni na limitation solo because aboko le ko man sakunda kuntiyo bi jele you have minister of sports you have minister of education you have minister of this agriculture momo ni la dokolo but boss Nying has his role as well so ni tebe konoto and outsiders will mel nyanta kal evaluate yaaje ko wol fangol ya fil ko nyilde nyanta men kala man tarata ka nyama because ndale tata no campaign manager in 2018 so ninga promise will make ndefa ngaje ko modol ba fo kande ko alma nyindi nyinke woli fangol ka jele
okay bari go be nyaadi le defo be mol ko mel la hidolke comme defo men fo defo be executive fo kono mel la hidok andi ko mol ko institutional bi da ka nyame amantara takan comme ya nyanta tala nyame confidence ni membe mol kono about GFF ajitale so confidence ni membe ya ajita yalo mere du koma so ko mol ko falindirol nyanta kala so de wo be nyaadi le ite fango bije me yalon ko abo do ko kono do ko mi yalon ko mol ya mira ko nyanta tala nyama mantra taw kan nyama hani kabi ilafta pour modo na baro manke modo membe bandala o moldi me yalon ka bo mol kono o be nyaadi le
hanni mo be bantayena amanke ko ndela na ya min le ko modo manyana nala ndela na ma mosto pour kana ndenga fole ko ndenga fille ko ni aidel le be pour ka football ron ni hanni te fang lefta ni atra be football ko no e qualify ta nanan amam mosto because ndebi jele nga jele ko nyine be kekan ya fo nyame nga lahidol di mol la ndebi jele nga lon ko lahidol dol bi je mati mandi so ni atra ideal bente bulu nga ideal dile ni ideal dol manta sainte o ideal be bulle nga fil ko ni nga nyin nati mol ba sanale ngo ideal le safe nga mol soto nga itandi melay ko ni ideal be tatale nga mira nyin sit football o tamandi woliata
bari man sakunda men bije leadership o men bije ite kama so fango you did everything humanly possible to ensure or leadership o taraje in 2018 comme ya fo nyami you served as campaign manager Kabala leadership you contributed immensely pour to make sure I win eventually I win among for ko ya famia so kumimbo nyama sai muni ati ne te miralol mel soto hani kabi executive o nyitele ila mollo mel bije ye miralol mel soto muni ati ne mo miralol dira pour ko le tama I farasite fango
bari man nyinin ka fango miralol dile de
ha mbadu ngana
no bari man nyinin ka fango miralol dile
okay
because nga foyle ko
okay mbadu ngana
de ye limitation le soto
ha okay mbadu ngana mbadu ngana muni ati ne farasite fango ilo de fango instead of ye miralol di I farasite fango ko mbadu de fango
wala nan ko
mbadu ngana
bari janni ka question pour yela question o rephrase
okay mbadu
yalon ke ma ko le because I kan nyinin ka menna ika ko munat na ning farasitam foye mo ideal di ngole foye ko miralol mel bembulu a jamal bije nga dile bari nte manke implementati so janni ka jamfa pour que la question o sone yandi
ha nombadu yalo mallani ben kod kan
no because ika question o samba nyame
okay sign
you preempting
okay sign
ko mam miralol di
okay
inyanta nyinin kala le bo ni miralol mel be bulu
okay
ya dile bang foye ma di bari ni ko nyako munan nay mo miralol di farasite faye then you preempting
okay sign
okay
sign mbadu ngana iko miralol mel di jama bi je yedile kodi okay kabire miralol di nyul la sai ko la da nyadile
wala ko wonite ngole foy ko ni ideal soto because executive ko sile aliya decide ko lefta ka nyine bari ni la miralol di mo le bi je mel nyanta ka implement ndemanke kuntiyo lay final say soto ni executive o fon sitay ko ndo lefta de dal club sol ngari nyin di la leftale nka nyil di ni allied association la nka nyin di regional la nte manke moti membe wulla nga foko saying altaali adi kunti yobi jele men nyanta ko facilité pour que makoy nte I am one of the persons mel yalon ko idea be mbulu nka shiale ning idea be nte bulu anna manke mo sifati me yalon ko sita banta nga foko he ni idea kar ntele nga di hani bari I can tell you nsa fo ko free idea jamal be mbulle mel yalon ko be kun kono le andu nga shi ajele andu wayati nan committee jamal bi je mel yalon ko bi je nga contribute le meeting ti je me yalon ko ta aten la man na idea di na be mbulu barke makoy ngole ni timo soto inin timo be play kan you have a starting 11 timo mo tan incline be play kan alko na game plan o mu nyati be nyine play la game o bi takan aliaje ko de be nyin game plan o men ke kan amantara taka nyama nyanta nte win la alkamuneke coach kamuneke nge nyini kale
do jaddol buka jabiro
no nge bari nge nyini kale but
no
ibuka jabiri ke but it's a conversation
me conversation
because I am not on the investigation nge nyini kale ibuka jabiri go mam GFF kuma foyede ngoye ko ni timo play mo tan nin kiline bi je you have to be fair to me
because ndangal ne ko why I am driving at be futala jele mon korondo ya fam ya so mbebe nyini kaka ibole jabe kan fonde so you can go ahead jang kajiri ngarol ke
bari fanan ni be nyini kaka you don't have to preempt because ikonyele ko imang ideal D so
okay you have answered that question
ndela miralo kono ni moye timo dundi
okay
ibe football o play kan wala nyino malla game plan oti ale doko start al ko be nyi molle sambale ta doko kar ke jana albe doko ke ka nyama is same team olom mo do bi je mel yalon ko o mo kilim mo fula ay dañi man trata ka nyama I in my belief ko amanke ko mole be farsi kande al si mo do nati no le me yalon ko asi ideal dol nati maybe dol bi jele they've run out of ideas so ni ale mo do nati me yalon ko with fresh legs maybe wala ideal o sik fen ko tamandi no so wala nyinti ko amanke ko farasita because I'm still an executive committee member I've not resigned bi jele but if you have a game plan and you feel ko game plan o manta because at that time when I was in there in 2018 ye même present nga idea ni sanne because I am not the head ni idea nati ni mo natante ay ko nyoko nga ni idea le soto de lefta nga ni nyinke ni nga ni nyinke ni beta malale nga am jiko ni idea ni beta atale nin dun taje mbedun na jele full force wala atin nan mbiri idea ni nati dun taje bari ni dun taje fanan do ko ba nyama ya jele ko ni mantarata kan anyanta tala nyamin andu asikenole Kenya to me yalon ko asibetea ika ideal dile ban natara tembo me yalon ko modol fanan melbe bantal be mol mel saf kan will start tele ka fil ko de nil mantar do ko ke ka nyama there's nothing wrong with making a substitution
okay ye ideal mendi ideal nying ye tale fo meda
dolbi jele melta dolbi jele mel manta
jumal leta ani jumal
no those are executive decisions that I cannot tell you here I'm not. Those are things Meli Alonko I discussed that there. Those are the ideas. I don't have to tell you the ideas that I have shared there, but I can assure you, idel bi jele melta, dol bi jele mam melta.
Okay.
But I have shared a lot of ideas.
Okay. Inin kababaju. Al katata nyula bakenu. Komi ngafu nu nyame. Ilo da bake. In fact ini moldun da nyola. Pour ka make sure I trabe da men bi. But in Nataje go komi sign things are not the way they used to be. What changed now? Munekeda.
Then in kababaju mon problem sort of. And I stood for the group, not an individual, as you said. I believed in the group. There was a group before President Bajo came into office, from Modu Musa's time, with Mustafa Kebe. This is a group, this was an idea that we had. So, in any moment, problem so the issue systemic change. Amanke ko na problem so to karte no. I don't have any problems with anybody. And I am still a serving member of the GFF. Nimmo problem is a systemic change. Because it is out there. But
you are part of that system.
That is why you want to change. If
you want to change the system, do you think it's fair enough to substitute one person and leave the other there?
We are not saying we are substituting one person and leave the other. See, you are not question all dole what dole because I'm legal minded.
System change.
Yes.
Yeah, family. The reason why I'm over is you want to uproot Kaba and come in as president.
No, I'm not uprooting anybody.
Of course.
I'm vying for the presidency.
Of course, that is
no.
Kaba win election.
That is not uprooting. Uprooting is going and taking somebody out because this is democracy. Okay, let me help you with the because when I tell you it's uprooting. You know, we have to be careful with the language. If you say uprooting, wolom kata mo bondi je kaya fasije. Inyi kata election no lan teta bondi no la nimol mante vote.
Memen.
Nimol yem vote dan nimol men dundi la ko.
Uprooting. Yana ya wudu. Ya bondi. Ila manifesto le bebu. Ila kuma kan ko wala afi molia. Kuma kan ka mi wa afi molia wala mnyindigo. Alkana fanya ala fainde. Fonde.
No, ala fainte.
Ala fainte. Wala malkana fanya.
No, ala fainte.
Okay, ala fainte. Fonde. So meaning ni a fainte. It means ipare kala kamole bondi.
No, systemic change.
So saying, okay, saying, let me come. Just allow me to come. You are part of that system.
Yes.
Yeah, faham. So when you if I'm a part of system, moment, you'll have to change, but still you'll have to
Technically, are you saying constitutionally we should just allow one person to sit there? You say you don't answer questions, but your questions sometimes are frame nyame. But are you telling me nimmo bedulato and you feel the system could do better? Nobody should know.
Ecosystem change.
Yes.
It's
not an individual.
System.
It's systemic not an individual. Change. But then
the system individual will be
Of course. I have a team.
Thank you.
Starting
so
11,
this is what I'm talking about. Team has a team. We are getting to somewhere. O system o membije individual will be men kanya donkaya. And the president. And the individual ite lola executive member kono. Ite any mode hotel lola. Ni membije ni wala bita election.
Dol fana ni dol be lola leko.
Ha mbeten.
But dol fana. No, but intend in
so if you in your system o.
Then in team
so
I have
system
vice presidents that are also coming.
If you want to change the system, it means membije jana president oji ini wala be lokan head to head ya famia so sai ite fo bo system o kono e pareta ka men change and the system you contributed immensely in ensuring that that system is installed.
Oh yes.
Ya famia.
Yes.
So sai ko hadama dingol mulu melu be bande man happy wo system ola left ole falinda and earlier on you agreed ite fo you are part of that system.
Yes.
So be nyadi it's like removing an old individual, bringing the same old.
I disagree. Mole foeko na mole kije. Nga feel ko amanta man sulata la nyame. Nga je ko modo sinano because this whole idea bang start from te ya. Amanke ko ndele wulita dronko al nga kari bondi. Maybe you wouldn't know that. There's a group that felt like a systemic change because
but you are part of that system.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. When you say systemic change, you're not looking for specifically to witch hunt anybody. You don't like me, but let me learn.
Okay.
Systemic change means maybe you're not understanding me. Ningal be doko ke kanjang, I Africa TV jang. Maybe the program manager ka program ol jakasile or somebody else is doing some other things, or maybe it is slow or nalko nga ketenting kol bukata nyama. I'm just giving an example. Ali afil ko de ni nga keteng asitamono. Maybe do be jele ala ideal found he's lost of ideas side. Nga feel ko de nga nyine fo mole ko ntol ay Africa 8 o'clock na news binalen 10 o'clock na news binalen 11 o'clock ni program bin kar binalen man dara okay kan say mol start ka complain. There is a need for systemic change.
Mandaro okay ka ite fo bi je al mandaro okay ka mol start ka complain. Iko do wa fusije and ite fo ni obebe do wala je.
Mandara do wala je.
Number
nani clear ndi yele
mandara na fa dia okay mbatu rek mandika kawlo.
No
nyo mu mandika kawlo.
But
so ni mandara ni mu mandika ina as much as ikatale. Ini ka si kila meeting wolke ika cool ke hani adare mandaro do wala je directly indirectly be do wala je. Bari ase fu nyawanya ika nafa soto je adu mol ka nafa soto je. Ya faham ya. So wo kamala sa ko no wala. Number
Niko may doko, munam doko.
Mbadu nga nadro. I don't just want us to.
No, we are not. We are discussing. No, you. Let me explain this.
No,
you want me to answer questions the way you want them. Okay, and I'm legally minded.
Okay. If you say ko imando mantara doko laji.
Mantara doko laji.
Okay. I'll make it easier for you. Ya faham ya. Ikata GFF isulata minne ko okay. Ngamuto to kodi. Ikata je isulata minne ko okay. Andu system wete fango bijele. Ya faham ya. So ite amira sa no system wo nyanta falinda abere nyanta falinda bang fodum dolbe falinda le dolye tuje
pare ngole fo en ko ni filo game o be play kan ni be substitution ke kay buka team o be bondi e ka jubele dame ya feel ko no it's football you're playing it's a system. I'm giving an example
ni mange football
if I Africa jang ning ko man tama jang al kamul bele bondi bam falbe mol dol le falinda ngole fo han ya dundi al hal kono hanna tara man sakundalom e ka jele ko government reshuffling ka kele ika minister karle bondi minister do dundi je ni a feel ko nyin kar man do ko ka nyama wala ya feel ko de ni nyindo nata maybe atela sembo danta janne ni nga nyindo nata be do ko tamandel ika dole fali amanki ko ikana le yemul be bondi so ngo le klendi ma weda am football oti because me football le play kan ntol lefta ka menke pour ka scientific pour mo ya understand in footballing terms ko do ko be ke kan tenne and democratically exactly I Africa TV for ni ko mole ko be nyim program karle ke kan programme man tarata ka nyama al ka jubele ko na weakness be dame mbatu nga je reinforce iko leke so basically ntolbe men ke kan wolo nga ko reinforce
okay so mel man ra ke kan ku wolye bo mel ya ba ke kan ku wolye tuje all right okay so de ba ke kan ku je fo man ra ke kan ku.
That is not for me to judge, it's the outsiders.
No.
Because in that time, judge no. I cannot judge my performance.
No.
Nibe
kukendo kan. Kamaso. Nibe kukendo ke kan. Yale ko system change. Kodi? Allah fa system o nyine fali. And dire fa bo system o kono. Iko football olom sai. Nko nyini football o man kilia, but you still want to use that example.
Yes. No, I use you Africa TV example.
Okay. I'll bring that back to you. Sai. Yale de bo team o kono. Melbe play kan te. Fine. So emi volem ni go dol nyanta substitute la doliena. Mel man rake kan ko wolle kabo. Mel ba ke kan ko wolle tuje. Fresh minds wolena mel ya lon at least they can help you to have a lead. Sa mbe de nyinen kaka. Ya le la fakana ka ke president. Ya faham ya. Mbe nyinen kaka minna wole ni go de ba ke kan ko foy man rake.
Ngole fanan klendi ko ndete fon George lanu. Ni mol natante ya feel ko si lead no then wol balon nale fo mbake kan coupe fo mbake ku because mol be bantale mel kan jube ndela doko membi je ndenga lon ne ngamen contribute so ndelo la bantanga fo ko he ndele ka ke ku nyi
okay de kamune ke je kamune contribute je wo fonni
I'm an executive member nimiti no sita executive ko nga fo ye nyame nimiti no sita executive ko sile ningo sign leftale nga na legal develop sambe legal develop na nyaadile ita safo ko ndede ngamira ko nganyindi nyike kar safo ko de ngamira nganyindi nyike kar france safo ko de nganyindi nyike ngasi ngol ideal jube mo be yele idea di ngajom fandi yele ko executive for is the brain nga mitino ke ntol buka doku kije ntol kam mitino leke nga foko ngamira de naketa tending bari ntol nga believe ko naketa tending tenabe tamalale nga tuje melka doku kije ka wolle jo karfa jo ibukante jo karfa jo nin timo tamata ibe padiyemo dilana le ka foy ko ni bitala je ibe hotelo men jola ni la domoro ikole dintela ndebu ka GFF karfa jo soto nin tata mitino la ni atara nga mitino ke isa foko ni mitino ka sitting allowance di alla ko board be ka kenyame so ngole foy ko ntol ka sile as a body nga decide ko do ko nyin leftale nyil yake teng ntol ngata unless melia lon ko wol mu brenol ti lafanal sila je ka doko nyinke bari ndela doko momenti ka sije kan na ideal di mbe finance committee le fana ntol kam menke finance committee
no mina odole
no
but because yale ko mantara doko wala je
no
I'll bring you back to that don't worry mina jela I don't want you to deviate
no
mina jela so okay continue explaining
that's what I was telling you I'm in the finance committee our job there wala pour ni mitino keta ngata ya foko he nyi fenke natal de al idea di mo la nyi karto ndol ngata si nga fodi ngamira de na le nyi spend nyinto abe beti alal na le nyi ketending abe beti alal nga dila whether the executive ya approve or otherwise that is for the executive so we is more like an advisory body but in tolla GFF ntol kamen ki je wolom as a board
aliasi aliamidin
committee noke
okay
nyin 9 to 5 wolom staff wolti kabo general secretary competition director communication technical director so leftale yo fana yo jaba kese bondi pour mol ya faham ko
ngobe
that is it
faham ya
ntol political appointees
sai kamaso yale de ko lafta kala president woldi place le bije lafta mem marla alun jigita ko en place o jandi ba marla ibe kumala fola mol ya bari kumala ka fo jandi nyi sibe fala so sai yala ni be diam la mul yenda idan le lande kabiri bije nganyine ka woto kamala nyanta la carte di landa nin na tam benyine ke
no imagine na tarre
woto kamala mbadu ngana woto kamala you need to convince
because modol be bantale fana no left ay tandi le because ikan samba dabe mbadu ngana klendi because ikafo ko isafo mole ko benyini mejele ngani nit ñi neke boru ngoyele ko constitutionally anybody from outside hani ñil cameraman ne atrabe timo kono asinano la yafu amanya na folo ko bijele imanya na tarla je pour kalo
okay kama
hani be banta fam silono
allow me to ask my question please ninga ninga you can
no because if you want to take I'm legally minded if you need left a question or nyado twist la funga klendi because mo level lam
okay
nga simplify
no problem we'll do it that way sign I'll bring you back yale ko substitution I'll bring that example back to you football over keka you have 11 men playing. Defender man pack, but you have a flank that is packing. Exactly. So saying defender you have to substitute la pro another defender because it may
not be a defender.
Yeah, no, I'm giving you an example. I'm bringing that example here and I'm bringing it back to you. Yeah, famian. Prumbe I gena sonia. So saying it be play can. Isonda. You are part of the 11 men. Kodi? Isonda. Kaba is part of the 11 men. Isonda. So saying you want Kaba to be substituted. Purite nananji.
When you say you, who you mean?
You of course you.
But I told you there's a team.
But you want to be the president.
Yeah, but there's a team.
Yeah, exactly. So you are going head to head with Kaba.
Yes, but me wanting to be the president does not mean me as an individual.
No,
there's a team behind
you are the one I am interviewing today.
Yeah, but there's a team behind me. So
you are the one I will. You are the one I am interviewing.
Yes, I'm the one you're
interviewing. The way I am asking you questions is the same way I am going to ask Kaba.
Whoever you ask questions, that's fine.
No, that is what I'm saying. So itela left engine kala four. Yenyi mem foteng. Is it because ite feel like itela performance is good? So kamala inyanda Kaba substitute lale purite na.
There was a group that felt ko nganying idea men wafi molma. Mantara wo fenke kan. Mantara wo tamandi kan. Iko Sadibou ngamira de isi opportunity nyinke. Isi itasi nti no. Ngoye ko
you agree to the proposal.
Yeah, lamoy. Ngoye ko alinso ni moli kacha. Maybe let me simplify that. A group came and said ko ngamira de ninga nyinke abe tam alal. Ite niye moli. Ngoye ko alinso ni moli kacha. Ndata ninna moli kacha. Ngoye ko de dole natante ya ikonye ko ngamira ko niye ni lita na footballo be tam alal because ngajele ka ideal mendi. Ngoye ko okay. Saying altella mirol mundi ni modol kacha nga responsible soto was positive ko nyeko ngamira isata ndefanan sita nga jube ko okay I believe I'm in a position to be able to handle it because constitutionally I'm ready. And as I said, if you are there ibe play kan you are not the one who will judge yourself but timo kono nalbe play kan ngamira timo fam kono cause ya nati football in terms kono modol kalo ne ko he kare wo be play kan ne manyanna ka change because wato do ka modol substitute le molbe wuri no. But ni mol timo kono mol ya fil ko de nin ni kar jamuta ata sikeno mol la captain oti sai nga jele ko aka lole nin sikeno mol la captain oti na tay ko kar leftale yemo ke mol la captain oti ita tay nyin kar be ko ha na mira ko ni jele ka menke isikeno captain oti you take it
Kamaso you and I know ko ni be play kan if you are performing well ite fan kal ne be perform kan
No.
well ite fan kal ne be perform kan
Mo play don't be ke sindile ke play don't be ke sindile man coach fam ibu ko sonka ko bloody coach la because ya feel ko ibe perform kan way tara coach ya jele ko man tara perform ka.
Okay, mbadu ngana. I'm giving you an example here.
Yes.
Ite ya feel ko ni adara ya feel ko man tara perform ko sa fanya man tara perform ko wala mbe perform kan am action equation, a simple question.
That is not for me to judge.
No, okay, mbadu.
I'm not in court for you to ask me I'm performing or not.
No, mbadu ngana. I'm asking there somewhere.
You want clear cut answers. I know where you're heading. I know where you want to put me in a corner and you wouldn't get that with me.
Okay.
Yes. No, I'll answer the questions how I'm supposed to answer them.
Okay, that is up to you.
Yeah.
I don't want to dictate how you're going to answer questions.
No, we wouldn't.
It's my responsibility to ask.
Yes, and it's my responsibility to answer. Yes.
But people are watching.
Yes.
There is a way I do things too. I respect the fact that you have chosen this path for tackle a question or job. So, but in the fanang, I think you should respect the fact that this is my way
certainly.
of question.
No.
Okay,
that's why I came.
I'm happy. Yeah.
If I didn't, I would have said I don't want to be part of this.
I'm happy. Sign. Do you want to tell me ko? Ite be minke kan GFF. Fa bete ara fa man bete ya imolo.
No, I'm not saying that. Nte personally, I know what I am capable of. Nte nga alone nga men no.
But why are you? But why? You know what? You are capable.
Nga men no.
Ha.
Sa indela performance, whether a better tele or man better. Ndeni melbe nyoka wol yalo ne konte be perform kan. Ndenga alone nga men no. Because of yalo mbanta mol wol mantela do kulong. Ni be mol la carte o nyinin kan. E ka fo le ko ndede nga nyin ne mira ko ni nga nati nang wala lata nyine la ko ni nga nyin ideal nati abi football o tamandi dal wala nang koy ko yemi o misalo menta ka fa ko mbijele wo man nyan naka you cannot use that because mo membe banta fon dol bi banta maybe mo dol bi nala le sama mel yalon koy lefta lolal amanke ko nyanta tarra jele ka fa ko e mbijele mbeddu ko ke kan wala nan lefta lola no nde man tara wo fo kan because ya fo nyamen ko GFF is a collective thing man la bika fem fo me yalon ko GFF kono lom because of those are things meli alonko je kololom no discourse jele but intenga lon ne ko I have the capability to run the Gambia Football Federation because I have manifested it. I run a club day to day and I know what it involves ngalon ne membije ngakele andu mbe GFF nyameng as an executive member kan na contributional deal andu nimmel bi je fanan kalon nako nyinga contributional mel di contributional mel ya lon kolom asi football o tamande nyato ndem molati me ya lon ko nka karanne nka cool research le nin tata sob regional to nka nyini karol kele e ka cool ka nyameng ka jubele nga karang nga nin ta jube ngo e nga mera ni nga ketenti nga na nga ideal di ngo ideal kele tinya kilinte fulate sabate ngo ke ideal jam sinya jamale nka ideal shia jele nte funti la nambi nga foko he nte la ideal le betiata car la ideal man betia bor ka fo e ko nde latale ko ni Gambia Football Federation ditan na nga ideal men ke ni starting 11 o kono wobe because nga problem wol lonne nga lonne mba jara la nyame.
Okay, sign. You are in short. Elafta men fola nyaja wole nyindi ko fo ba ke kan ku GFF fo ta ke kan ku GFF imam pare ka fewo fem fo
no
yo bula pour molle yola e ko itete fa jojo be molle bula pour yola I'm not asking you to judge yourself man ta me nyini ka pour ye fa jojo
I could get it wrong. I could tell you I feel I'm doing it right. Somebody thinks I'm not doing right. I could tell you I'm doing it wrong. Modo ya miracle I'm doing it right.
But we la opinion nde bibi ni nyini ka kan fo ba ke kan ku fo ta ke kan ku nimba ke kan ku defa balon na
no, that is your opinion but everybody ta mira ta lo na ko
this is what I'm driving at. I want to hear your opinion.
Wala nan ko
you are the one I'm interviewing.
Wala nan ko nga misal dole di la jam play ka tara filo kono le abe doko abe play kan ko ja fil ko ni mantara ke kan ko ate fe ate ba ke kan kule foni ya fundindi fanga ab ko sonka ko bulodi ko la ko kele fa bu ka ke mo ka tara doku dulale e doku al nimel bebe doko la wal yaje ko de karde aka camera ke nyamende abu ka ke ku barate fe ate ba ke ka nyamale because maybe atala mira lo kono wolom so wala nan ko ndeta fo lay ko fo mba bat ndenga lon den kamen ki je
okay ite ba ke kan ku fo ita ke kan ku ite fe because ite ko ate fe ate ba ke kan ku
juma fe
ite fe iba ke kan ku ite fe
ha
iba ke kan ku je
ko juma fe
ite fe
aba ke kan ku le
no yale example oldi e ko player ka tara play kan I findi I come fa abu kala fa bulodi ko ja because I feel ka ba ke kan ku bar ko ja feel ka man ra ke kan ku son ko sai ngaji be defon la fanna la sai ite fe iba ke kan ku je le fo man tra ke kan ku
bar do ko ni collective let ndenga do ko ni nole ngalo ne nga menno ngalo ne menkeno ngalo ne ideal member mbulu pour que Gambia Football Federation oro
but feba ke kan kuje bayri bi jele ko system change you're part of that system ise yalo ne menno
but ni mo nata yaay ko ñoko ngam ni mo nata
I don't want malaf na diamul yala ñoka allow me to come here sorry eko you are there you are part of the system and the system killing you contributed immensely in ensuring that that system is there or system killing you clashed with people on numerous
no not clash. What do you call clash?
No,
we didn't have a problem. It was a debate.
It was a debate.
What do you call a problem?
Okay, fine. Okay, let's put it like.
See, that is why I'm going to
it was an argumentative debate.
It was a debate
like that.
Okay. It was a debate.
Okay, if you want to simplify it in that manner.
Is the approach?
Allow me to learn.
He adopted.
Okay.
Yeah.
Allow me. You are interrupting me.
No. Because if you say that it could pass, and I needed to rectify you before you go further.
Okay, just allow me to.
Because you are assuming I clashed with people. When you say clash,
allow me to learn.
Yes.
I'll let you come.
Yeah.
Okay. That system, in short, ya kata bakal puro system o taraje. And the system o membi hani bita fa bo konale. Eko falindiro wala nyanta kala system change. No keta puro dolie boje dolie na. Bar mo kutol membi je dolbe bola jele kuto mal dolie tuje. Ila miralo e nyina itandi. Andite bo kuto mal konole mel nyanta tulaje. Bayri ipareta la kallo kake GFF la president. Ibe wala taman dola de president bi jeni mbe do ko wala ipareta la pour e bojete na ya fille ko ideal be bul mel sa a tamandino comme a nyanta tamala nyame bari miralo men de wala nyindi ko atebe men naje amantara ke kan ko ya fam ya so ngeji ni ka men naje wala nyindi ko
o miralo de atebe men na amantara ke kan ko don't put words into my mouth No, but don't put words into my mouth.
Okay, now let me ask you a simple question.
Systemic change.
System change.
Yes.
Let me ask you a simple question.
Yes.
Who is leading the system? Is Kaba?
Yes.
You are in Kaba a contest. Kodi. So which means ningiaje ifarasite fangwe. Ya feel the kokome. Either you can do better. Ola nela manifesto deda. Ya faham ya. For one day, you feel you can do better than him. For one day. Because near feel you wouldn't do better than him. I'm confident Lola president.
Yes, I feel I have better ideas.
Okay, better ideas than him. Wala near after Bondula. Puru e taraji. Ya famia. You know,
so but in that Bondinola. Molle ba Bondinola.
But ganana.
No, Molle
ba Bondinola. But it's a more convinced la Puriam. Good, perfect. So Unkanyi and design. Either you are part of that system and you made series of promises to people. Either found in fact you served as Kabbalah campaign manager in 2018.
Certainly.
His mouthpiece. You said a lot.
Yes.
You kuma jamal left. Melialan ko al baken al mege. Sa falindiro nada. Iko aliyekum hambad. Iko aliyekumol melfo. Kumol melialan ko dol bije iketa dol bije manke. Sa wo kumol melfo ta dol bije iketa dol bije. Should we blame you for those things happening or not?
No. How can you blame me? Because like I said earlier,
you should not be. You should.
No, let me talk. You said you don't want me to talk over you. Then
okay, wait.
No.
Let
me talk.
Question.
Unless you're wait. No.
Okay. Elaborate.
Allow me to talk.
Okay,
you don't corner me.
Okay.
You allow me to talk. I'm not the type. I'm not camera shy. I'm not the type me along to corner me. I'll tell you that. We can do this 3 hours and you wouldn't get the way you want it. Because first of all, I didn't clash with anybody. It was ideas that were brought. Ko mbe footballo kala tenne. I was the campaign manager because they came to me and told me ko nyanta nyine kala. I looked at it, I bought in the idea, and I was not doing it at the time. Marke ko left a position le kama. Yente ko ople because tembo president of bijele, first vice bijele, second vice bijele, third vice bijele. Biri dunta ya je ko de karde ay nyin contribute le ngaje ko ni ideal babu len sa ko opno nga dundina. Yen dundina bije nganna ideal di. Mbole nyama sai nin tata fodang nga promisol nga mol nga lahido di molla ndefa ngo membije ngaje ko nga lahido mel di molla molke. I believe with every fiber of my being ko ni nga lahido di molla make ndefa ngo si wuli no le nga foko de nsi nyin lahido fali nsi nyin lahido timandile parce que mbijele ngaje ko ni lahido dol mandi andu jandinte binalo o mira la fon mo dol bijele mel ya bin ko de Sadibou ndol ngajele ko de ikamen contribute jang esi mol lit nole wol nata ya ko nyen ko ni mo dol tatalen kacata say ning groupe be lahido di molla
amanke
groupe lahido manke maje men ronta je pour mo do e wuli mel be wo groupe ko no ka foko de leftale wo lahido nga timmandi nga nyin ideal nati
okay
because
okay but let me come in let me cut you there those promises yemelke during Kabbalah 2018 campaign are your words.
The words of the group.
The words of the group. Okay.
Yes.
Whatever.
It's not whatever. It's the words of the group. Yes.
Okay, it came from the group through you.
Yes.
As the spokesperson.
Because there was a manifesto.
Yeah, Famia. And I'm so those words, ila contribution of.
Are you aware there was a manifesto?
Of course, I'm
yeah, so it was the manifesto we were selling.
Okay, you were selling a manifesto. Njikira ko manifesto. Adeda manfueko. Isonda. Isonda ko de. Ila kumakangol bije. So internationally ndolnga mello. Bladol ni ya lahidol ke lahidol man timma mol man happy. Kol kata nyame. E ka resign le. Bar hani bibi jele. Kabiri ya feel ko la mbad ngana no mbad. Kabiri ya feel ko be lahidol menke ka. Iman timma. Ali lahidol menke. Iko grupo. And either you are part of that group, lahidol ali menke molie, ali milfo molie man timma. What stopped you from resigning?
Then it among international standards understand. Because international standards, men can resign usually kuntiole can resign. Because nintenga ideal D.
Usually kuntiole can resign. You want to tell me?
Let me talk.
You want to tell me?
Let me talk internationally.
Okay.
I was a spokesperson.
Okay.
I am not head of the group. Ndemanke grupo kuntioti.
Okay.
So ning ideal natam bela ideal bijele. But the box stops with the head. Grupo kuntiyo wala final decision soto. Nganna idea di nyawo nya ninga idea keme di ni group leader man songa ta atitala. Ning group leader man la fi nga implement ate implement la. Ngo ko ndima sai.
Kamaso.
Mbatu ngabi jele num 2014 to 2018. 2014 to 2018 committee le. When President Bajo won against Babukar Mbaye Bojang, yang appoint le num finance committee member. Ku jamal tambira jele. Biringa je kol man ta nyama nge approach ngoy ko ngamira nyanta nga nyinde nyim fali ni alma fali mbe resign la ima fali resign the finance committee.
No, listen,
let me give you an example.
Thank you very much.
Let me come
He resigned.
Okay, I realize ko resigning does not fix the problem because mo nyanta tar la jele me ya lonko you will raise the red flag for de ning amanya na kala tente. Secondly, foye do ko ning faham, foye do ko ning karang. Bari ka foko kol man ta drong ite resign. I'm not the head, but ninga je kol man traje. I am on record in series of meetings mele alonko ndenga men feel ko ni atray ba ke kante nga feel ko nga keteng nga fo jele. Nte fundi la ngata social media nga fo je. Bari mbesi la jele nga do ko ning karang nga lon kol kata nyameng nsi taraje ni nga je nga ko dol je mele alonko aman tara nyameng nga feel ko aman nyanna tala teng nza fo ko de ntede ndenga mira tennom. Democracy is the minds of the majority. Ni majority be ya decide ko tennom wonyalo. Bari ni atral left akela tenne asita wonya. So I will sit there and I will learn on the job because the problem in 2014 to 2018. So unless I am not learning from that, because ni atara resigning fixed the problem, and 2018 they came back and said okay ni aketa ko rek ni resign the problem do falina. But you resign before problem man fali. 2018 ye nati koy ko ha taita lahido di molla yow lahido di molla wala lahido man timma. You sit there, you raise the red flag. Somebody has to be there ka for the ndede man sonyina ndede man fenketende ndede ngamira ko ngaketeng. That is why I am still there. But it doesn't mean I have to resign. Resign will not fix the problem. I have to learn on the job. I have to be there to be raising the red flag. Ni ko teng sa foko de ndela miro mo nyine.
Okay, sai. Mun kulle ya tinna mel ya tinna e resign danu. Yalam before ko ele ko mun ya tinne ma resign. Because nyoko hani whatever international standards understand.
Yeah.
Ni bula konoto. If indeed an iPhone ko resign da. I'm driving at
no, the executive and this one, yes.
That was between 2014 and 2018. Right. He resigned that. Then later they came for you in 2018. They campaign okay and you were rewarded. Pudiana na emburunda na kodi.
So it's not a reward.
Okay, whatever.
Yeah.
No problem.
It's not whatever.
Okay.
No, yeah, it's not whatever.
Okay,
yeah.
Okay, no problem.
Yeah.
Okay. That's woman important anyway.
It is important. Niya foka ya important.
Kamaso.
No, you said it here. Now important da fola.
Okay, all right. That's fine. So nkeji ngamen sai. He resigned because you feel like cool man tarakang anyama. Wala he resigned. Kodi. So he resigned sai. Muni ade ne murunda na.
2014 to 2018 was an appointment. Pour nga ko ndima yen tombonne yen appointle 2018 to 2022 they'll sell it to the general assembly ni adopt it means aboko national assembly be nyame ni mo nominate aboko loko Molbele accept ko ye kije. So I am there on the mandate of the people. Although it was an appointment. And do nga for jele ko nin keta because what ika ideal lady. But now,
but you can still resign.
I don't have to, but that's why I told you, Ko, if you resign, it does not change a thing, because in 2014, it didn't change. You have to be there to learn on the job. You have to be there to raise the red flag. If you were there first time, you did it, you resigned. 2018 again, it doesn't work like that. You learn on the job. Okay. How will you learn on the job? Saying,
okay, well
as an executive.
Okay, well understood.
See, these are decisions.
Are you fair to them?
Minutes of the executive committee. Every minute, nka mil discourse muna na buka share is the resolution.
Menyanda siala ni memanyanda siala.
Exactly.
Wol bije. Ha, mambala.
Yes.
Bonni problème o bije.
Yes.
Ite fe ko problème o bije. Ya
but
number one kama so allow me to go. It problème o bije. Ife ko problème o bije.
Hade.
Il after pura problème o nyinga ta manta resign ta. Ya feel ko ndela resignation o manyi problème o so number ngamuru na ngakarang. Puri baje la ko.
No, ma fo mbatu ngamuru na ngakarang. Ya fole ko inata kama.
Okay, sai. Iko mbadu ngamuruna. Imurunda nang to have things better.
Yeah.
Ya faham yale. Kabiri murunda na wonyama to have things better. Hani bi kol ba nyama. Anu Gambia lo lete kiji. Puriyo dogo ke bari ya fo le nyama ko eleke puriyo dogo. O problem ol meli bije. Gambia lo nyando lon na fo ma nyana lon.
Wala nan ko there's an erosion of confidence. Problem all dula belo to molbe yalon neko.
No, let's take a look at GFF.
It's GFF. I'm telling you.
You don't want to talk about those problems here.
No, I'm telling you the problems. We have issues of parks.
Okay.
We have issues of clubs not knowing when they can play because I mean today they tell you you'll play today and the next day maybe a game won't change. We have the RFAs, Regional Football Association or the subventional bukana nyama. Na ligo hani sa am professional. We're still playing amateur league. Where's corporate social responsibility? Capacity building. Coaches only referee run ake. Where are the medics? Where are the administrators? Those are things we promised. So there are issues many along control. Mo believe le.
So let me cut you there. Subventional bukana nyama. Mune ol sabu.
No, that is not me to decide. That's not me. That's
no, but I'm asking you a question.
No,
Mune ol sabu. You were there. You are there.
That is not. It's not. If you are in a government, Minister of Fisheries is not doing his job, or Minister of Agriculture is not doing his job. It's not the Minister of Youth and Sports to tell you. No. Let me clear that. If you are in a government, Minister of Youth and Sports or Minister of Agriculture, seed sold the farmer sold.
Yeah.
It is not the Minister of Tourism to come and tell the people who. It is the Minister of Agriculture to tell the people.
Kamaso.
Yes. You should ask GFF, not me.
Let me come.
Until idea moment. No. You question all those. It is the GFF you should ask because I'm not the GFF spokesperson. No. Let me. I mean, your program. You should allow me to also express.
Okay, express. But yes, now you have landed.
I've not landed anywhere.
To ask my question.
You should be able to ask the GFF communications. You have the GFF communications.
I will bring each and every one of them.
Yes. So if you invite me,
okay.
I should be able to talk on my manifesto what I have for Gambian football. The problems of GFF, I am not GFF spokesperson because I don't have to speak on behalf of, because even government, there's a government spokesperson, there's a Minister of Information. That is where you go and they're the ones, you see in Peter Gomez's show, they are the ones who speak on behalf of government. So there's somebody there who should speak on behalf of the GFF to say, GFF nyanta menkela, and they can do better. So until ngani idle soto burka better and that is what we are bringing to the people.
Kamaso, eco subventional bukana anyantana ala nyame is one of the problems. Yeah, Melfo, Cody. That problem you're part of it. Yeah, accept. Cody.
Nga accept nyadi.
Yeah, of course you are part of the problem.
How can you say I accept it? How can I accept the problem?
Yeah, ison daleko problemo bijente fango bije.
But that doesn't mean I accept the problem.
So you want to, okay.
No, I don't
you are not part of it. You are not part of the problem.
No. When you say you are part of the problem.
Let me ask okay, let me ask my question. Eko subventional bukana nyanta na la nyame. You are vice president. GFF.
No, I'm not vice president.
GFF la financial
vice
chairman. Finance committee. Meli alongo wolle ka sit over financial matters. Discussion olke ibo olkono.
Can sit over financial matters because you male so I clear the molia ite mel no
financial matters.
When you say finance committee, it is finance committee.
No, but we don't answer questions here.
Yeah, but I mean, you don't. You have to be sure when you don't answer questions.
Allow me to ask my questions.
If you don't answer questions, you should be sure. No, I will get.
You don't want me to get there.
I will answer.
Then allow me to ask my questions.
Go on.
Perfect.
Yes.
I will allow you to learn. It's easy.
But you don't have to mislead the public.
Kamaso, I'm not misleading the public.
Because you're saying vice. Okay, go on.
You are vice chairman of GFF Finance Committee. Do you agree?
Yes, I am.
Perfect.
Yes.
Okay. And also, GFF... Kamaso, allow me to ask my
Go on, yeah.
Please.
Go on.
I will allow you to talk.
Yeah.
You are vice chairman, GFF Finance Committee. One. You are chairman, GFF Procurement Committee.
Yes.
You go,
by the way, my appointment has been rescinded.
Okay,
as
whatever.
Chairman,
you were.
Yes.
You were. But you're still the vice chairman.
Finance Committee, yes.
Okay. All right. So you go subventional buka na anyama. Item vice chairman timu kuntioti. Nyun lord adun third vice president na mandaraje itele ka kuntia. Nyun lord. Ngalo ne ko komi for a fact ko ibe finance committee nying ibe jela adun kuntiola muitije. Isonda.
Vice chairman.
Okay, yeah,
Number 2.
Kuntiola muitije.
Kuntio momenti mele kunti fula buka soto. Okay.
Okay, problem TJ. Niko kunti fula buka soto, you're vice chairman. Itele ba kuntio noma. Kuntio noma lango.
Exactly.
If you want me to put it like that,
yes.
Fine.
Yeah.
No problem. Ibo procurement committee itela ma kuntioti. Iko subventional bukana anyama. Ite amre nyum problem wo ite be fon bon la no to deba.
Finance committee la documenti ngo clear bi.
Okay.
Finance committee is an advisory arm of GFF in terms of finance. Before AGM be sotola. Ntolle ka si nga budgeto jube ka foko de ñing ngamira ñin si dino ñin la ngamira ñin si dino ñin la ngamira ñin si dino ñin la. That's what the finance committee does. Nintol ngoke akata executive wala ya. Executive o ni lefta isata wala ikanata. But ntolla resolution o mamin ko is final. Ntol ka advice le di dorong aboko le ko moyna ya foy ko ngani yamari kar le di lan tenga mera ya.
Ede buka kodo ma GFF.
No, I don't sign anything.
Ibuka kodo ma GFF.
I don't sign anything.
Ibuka kodo ma GFF.
I don't sign anything.
I'm asking you kodo ma aninka sign.
Aklendi muno mati.
Okay. Ibuka financial transaction tijede coming ke GFF.
No.
Ibuka financial transaction.
No.
Are you sure, Kamaso?
Financial transaction. What is due to me?
Are you sure, Kamaso?
What is due to me?
Ibuka financial transaction ke GFF.
What do you call financial transaction?
No.
Financial transaction wala momi kata chego cash kata kudo bondi ka chego sign. I don't sign checks.
Ibuka, you don't sign checks.
No.
Ibuka, any transaction ke me along finance involved.
It give advices on financial matters.
Only that you go like it.
Yes.
You go down malake.
And
okay, now
if the chairman is not here to look at vouchers and say, oh, this voucher, where is this document? Where is this document? You can approve that document.
Ibuka voucher sign.
Yes, you sign vouchers.
We are getting this somewhere.
Yes, you sign vouchers.
You sign vouchers.
That is
okay.
But let me clear. It's not a court.
It's not a court, yes.
No senandima.
Remember, you said no.
No, lamwe. No, because you go financial transaction ke. Wala nang ko like say nandima.
Okay, ngata.
Memu ning invoice about iAfrica TV kana GFF. General Secretary Ajube, Finance Director Ajube, will be Ajube, will ya sign. What I should do as Finance Committee ni atara na chairman TJ. Wolom ka jube ko financial documental baby jele nga for it's okay nga dila. That is what I do.
You have a say.
What say?
Of course, yes. Near sign, it means you have
documents
a say.
All the documents are intact.
You have a say, yes.
Documents are intact.
Okay, yes. So how are you taking yourself out of that? Ila signature kataradame.
Out of what? What am I taking myself out of?
We are taking a look at the problem here.
What is the problem?
You are taking a look at the problem.
What is the problem?
You we are talking about things.
RFA is getting their subvention. That is not for me to do. When they bring a document, if the chairman is not there, for Nimni Engineering at J, they bring it for me to look at invoice all baby jele to confirm all the documents are there. But my signature does not mean you can pay. It means that all the documentation is there. Okay. And I can tell you for free. There are more than 10 times when documentation kanale fa ngamrundi ngafoy ko dal I don't feel comfortable signing this because document card today. I am one person who has done that not once not twice, but I don't do financial transaction.
Okay.
So
you don't do financial transaction.
No.
Kamaso in September 2019.
Yes.
Gambia Football Federation yekino Angola. Isonda.
Yeah.
Itare ni kudo tataje. Kabiri futataje. Ye negotiation ke galeje. In fact, you bragged about it. Federation you were able to save the federation $6,000.
Yes.
You bragged about that.
No, that's not bragging.
It means you were involved directly. That's
yes.
It's on that. So it means you were involved directly. Now,
No. I totally disagree. I think that's a blatant abuse of the process. No, I won't allow you.
Allow me to laugh.
In that
What are you disagreeing about?
No. I was going as head of delegation. I don't do anybody who's going as head of delegation. They give you the money to go and pay. I was going to be there as head of delegation.
So why didn't you tell them, Gonde, I'm serving as an advisor. I will not.
No, that is different.
It's not my
Any
responsibility.
staff here can be sent to go and buy something. That doesn't mean your financial transaction is people who are in the accounts.
Kamaso.
Don't mislead the viewers.
Kamaso, I'm not misleading the viewers here.
Yes.
Go on.
I'm very happy to clear that.
Previously.
Because I bragged about I bragged about that.
Yes.
I never mentioned that.
Okay, forget about.
No, I will not forget. You have to.
Okay, sign. Allow me to come. You don't buka kodoma. Previously.
Financial transaction.
Viewers are
anything
watching.
that is due to me.
Yes.
Financial transaction. No. This is not a court.
Okay, sign.
This is a court. No, it's a court that you can be specific about things. Nico financial.
So you don't want to be specific about things.
No.
If you want to be specific,
I am being specific, but the way you want to be specific, you don't get your facts right because
I am not getting my facts right.
I'm in finance committee.
After knowing that you bragged about.
What do you call bragging? What do you call bragging?
Well, you hit your chest and drop.
When did I hit my chest?
And drop.
When when I came? When I saved the federation 6,000, did I come to the Gambia and say, yes, I saved the federation 6,000? Nobody even knew.
Well, you dropped a message in the group, GFF group.
No, that was not bragging. No, you.
Yes, I was able to save.
Which GFF group? Are you in the GFF group?
No,
so how do you know that I bragged?
We don't disclose our source.
No, are you in the GFF group? Because that group is only the group I sent it. No, listen.
Allow me to forget about.
Wait, the group that I sent it is only 5 people. And it was not bragging. I can tell you that the message was like, gents, I was able to save the Gambia Football Federation $6,000. There's no bragging.
Now, directly, you serve as an
financial transaction.
You serve as an financial transaction. Kodi, I want to help you.
No, you don't need to help.
Are you sure? Yes, I am sure.
Yes.
Until finance, Ifang Bondi 27EP. Ya understand kan we mi volum ni virtual nata cool nata ya jibe na ya feel ko is okay ya sign ya tambi ngo ya you show wada maro ibuka kodima e ko no nte buka kodoma viewers are watching ya joro ke you were able to do a negotiation you used your business tactics as a businessman you were able to do your negotiation for a discount deal amendara for $6,000 aketa wala nyama kodi all right fine ya kodoma auto directly isonta jera kodi
yes.
Okay fine tambira auto so now let's come to November 2019.
No, more clearly.
No, you cleared it.
I'm unclear. You allow me to speak. No, but you allow me to explain. You don't corner me. You have to explain. Yes.
Okay, well, if you want to explain, so tell after Melonda.
No, but you.
No.
He left a You have to allow me to explain. When I was traveling on that trip.
Go ahead.
In September 2019. I was appointed head of delegation for the national team to go to Angola. That was the first time I was appointed as head of delegation. And let me clear it. When you say financial transaction, let me clear this for the viewers.
Go ahead.
If you are going as head of as the head of delegation, they can give you the money. You should be in a position to even carry the money and go and pay because the hotel wanted the money. Yes,
you accept
of course,
it. You are not working at GFF. Remember, this is what you
said.
As
head of you don't need to work there to pay that.
You accepted. Coming.
You don't need to work there. No. You don't understand. You don't need to. No, of course that happens.
You did not tell them coming. You are serving
every head of delegation. No. Every head of delegation.
Forget about others. We are talking about Kamaso.
Every head of delegation takes money to pay when the hotel needs it in advance, and that was the reason why I went. Let me explain.
You did not tell them. You did not tell them.
No.
Did you?
Let me explain.
Can I?
No. You spoke and you wanted to jump to another part. I want to clear here. You don't want to.
I will let you clear.
Yes.
You are bringing a topic.
Allow me to clear.
Okay, go ahead.
Allow me to clear.
Clear, go ahead.
Somebody was responsible for the looking of hotel. Somebody was responsible pour ka hotel ol nyininje. Amari hotel ol jube ay hotel sabasoto. Hotel 1, hotel 2, hotel 3. Ya je ko nyin hotel o wala chipta. Ini d'accord ta ye invoice o dila ko nyinom. Yo ko do dinna ko nyinne nyanta nyin nanga mo le dila.
Isonde ko do ta.
Oh, yes, as head of delegation.
Perfect.
As head of delegation. No, that's what you have to pay.
If you're head of delegation or not.
No. When you say Niko Kodoma,
Abala constitution or Kono coming, head of delegation, Wole Nyanda Kodo Samba.
Woman Tara constitution or down.
Thank you, perfect. So why didn't you tell them?
No, I don't have to say.
Is it right?
Hani saying head of delegation, even sports council or ministry Kodo Sambale, Kodo Mutaya Jo.
Is that right or wrong?
It is right.
Ila time when Nara as president, if I'm
No, you don't. I don't have to tell you.
You have to. You have
because
to.
we will put in mechanisms.
You want to be the next president of the Gambia Football Federation.
We will put in mechanisms.
Are you going to do the same thing?
No, you said you don't want us to talk over. We will put in mechanisms.
I asked the question, Kamaso.
And I'm answering. But you.
Are you going to do the same thing?
No, we will put in mechanisms. It will be better because when that happened, when I came at the finance committee in Tol Sitale ko finance committee signed, we decide ko nimmo bet nintimo bet tamala nga kat soto. What was talked about at the finance committee, Ntekasi committee mento. Nga recommendation of the executive wala ko sign. Nga katsoto because of kakudu jama samba nga ni risk jele membi je. Because ni metale ka ni mankuma se bi. Say ni nga katsoto ni aje ni motata. Na nyanta hotelo jolabe kadle bondila ay joroke. Wo recommendation of jele wo man implement hani say. But as I said, I am not the one who will say ko ni recommendation of timandi. But we at the finance committee nsitale nunko ngaje ko ni mu problem olati nyantele ka fix. Let me come back.
And you are part of that you are part of that problem.
Which problem?
Well, it was you.
You learn on the job.
It was you who took the money.
20.
Yeah.
How am I part of the
money? Okay.
When I went in September, you don't want me to answer the question.
September.
I went there.
Okay.
There was an amount. Okay. You have to listen to me. Let me
I'm
also
listening.
answer.
Go ahead.
Yes.
Okay.
You don't want me to speak over you. We don't have to do it that way.
No problem. Go ahead.
September 2019. That was the first time GFF asked me to go as head of delegation. As I said, somebody checked the hotels. On that trip, Ndel Alawanso, Imanjo Fenna. Because GFF at the time, because the financial situation was not good. I accepted. Because I believed, this is something I can do, I can sacrifice for my country. I'm a businessman. I use my own money to take care of myself until the team comes. Because when you're traveling, they can give you per diem. When you're on your own, I was there for about 3 days before team went. Birin tata je, ndata honorary council lea. Ndele kan na undumuro, wale instay ndi ala bunkon. Ngata hoteloto. Birin tata hoteloto, amanto men dinna, ndata ngole itanda marila, nkai ko de yen na mol charge nyinela. Bari, ndenga jele ko de, nyinkodo siyatale. Ngambira isa tala none, because 2019 November, nyantale kana janko teke kanana AFCON qualifiers play. Ninga Djibouti win. Ndemu businessman olti. Nimo ka sabi so use sinya jama. Inyantale kadu tala. So nke dani men na
financial transaction binaka
no. Ndemu businessman and financial transaction are different things.
Okay.
You're not smarter than I am.
Okay.
Being a businessman in my office and doing financial transaction there are two different things.
Okay.
Nkae ko left ale ni hotel below ni tala. Bawo ni da hotel ya bokole ko akole ko nyimbe mo 100,000 nkae ko ha ye charge 100,000 ni wala nata. But sai ndebe dani la menna left ale price ni tala. Akonyo ko ke ndene ne moje because ni mo nata jam ika fole ko nga commission o dila. Ila manda ko ndinga business o nata ni dila nkae ko ndemal da fi mandala because ndekan na business o le ron. Man la fi ni ko dila. Nkae ko left menna dum worum ye price ni tala. Isaje zikuro do save na samba na federation oil because on sulata ko do
$6,000 bondi
but what dia so ma dia ni mela ko jono ngai ko la ya ko nefta no but you have to give me time
okay go ahead
because I need to clear it with the public
okay go ahead
because you're talking about the money you come to this lost money
go ahead
ngai tandala ko leftale price on tala d'accord la ko nyako ndela do ko jambe nane mam moje me ya ko nyako price on tala ya ko ngole ya selbe la moja mon kala fi commission ngai tema la commission bring our room full be check ndatale nga over $6,000 so and what tribo ngamen ko imante jo allowance la nanna mol tax ko ya ko nyame ko I bragged that is why I'm telling you ko leftale way senia I never bragged nanna mol tax la because what time of leftale num brukata professional league study tola man ko di soto ngoy ko guys ngakuro do save le ko nyoko kodo ka save nyaade you had the exact amount ngoy ko no nim manager diamutale I use my business tactics kay ko mbinala jenne ko tenke in November isaje nin nata November we were not going to somewhere else mitala jele iko nyide wo kodo nyin nati because mbe sula la wo kodo nyin mo sendi wala nyama hani buruto mabonde je wala yati ndandi in November 2019 I was appointed again as head of delegation
okay wait ye je seniandile ya explain iko akira wala nyam from your own point of view ya seniandile ya famiyal yande be men no manu ngeni ni ngala ko ayi sure iko ayite advice ko wala ibuka kodima oto seniata ay tandi ko do majele inyanta minkele ya bekele $6,000
as head of delegation you will
okay fine okay fine oto seniata ya famiyal mbejele noma so sign in November 2019 imurunda Angola koteke $40,000.
See, you don't get your facts right.
Okay, wait. Allow me to learn. If you think I don't get my facts right, you know where I am driving at.
Yeah,
I will show you one day I not factual. Okay, so the right, then the can.
Okay.
Yeah, faham ya.
Okay, $40,000. Go.
Okay, just put it out. Just allow me to learn. Okay. About $40,000. Ini mimbota jang. GFF yemen dile la kudo.
$25,400 yole dina.
Okay, $25,400 yole dila. Okay. $25,400 yemen dila. Ye kodo maje koteke. Ison takodi. Kabiri ye kodo dila.
When you say kodo ma wolo munti.
Come so allow me to learn.
No, but
you don't want me to get to this point.
No, you will. We have to clear it.
So allow me to ask my question.
Niko ye kodo maje. What do you mean?
Allow me to ask my question.
What do you mean niko ye kodo ma?
Allow me to ask my question.
No, what do you mean niko ye kodo ma?
Ye kodo dila.
Ha.
Kodo be
Purieta joro la.
Purieta joro. Ye kodo ma ya mala fo mama. So it's simple.
Yes.
Allow me to ask my question.
Okay, go on.
It's simple.
Go on.
We'll get there.
Yeah.
Ibota Gambia, kata Angola, ye transit sort of Casablanca, Morocco. None of facts are right from Master right.
No, go on.
No, I'm asking you. I don't get my facts right.
No, you cannot because
okay,
if you miss the 40,
okay.
No,
just
you
wait.
bragging on this one. You
Okay, just
when you got the 40,000 wrong, you want to brag on this one.
Okay, no problem. Okay, no problem. No problem. It's up to the viewers. You don't want us to get there, but I'll do everything humanly possible for us to get there.
True. I'm ready
they
to
gave you money.
Yes.
If we're at Casablanca, eko duanyo liela bako jibe. Kabiri duanyo liela bako jibe. Eko visa table pour kata hotel. So you have to go to the lounge. Kabita the lounge, you were there for 13 hours. You dose of the kodo ye manda. Eko kodo fil table. Akete den fama kete.
Munketa ten fama kete.
Ngamifo.
I got 25,400.
Okay.
So I'll clear that.
Okay.
On that day, 25,400 wole bembulu.
Okay.
To take to Casablanca. Because I had to give the team manager some money.
No,
let me answer the question.
No.
I have to answer the whole. No, I have to go. I am going to the system. No. What do you want me to say? What do you want me to say? Amanke wonya because I am telling you the way it happened.
Okay, mbadunganana. Ika amanke wonya.
Yeah, because it was 40,000 and it was not 40,000.
Okay, let's forget about that.
No, we will
because
not.
Because it was not 40,000.
No.
They got 40,000 level.
Because
I agree.
Yeah,
understand. They got 20 something thousand. According
I didn't say 20 something. You heard me very clear.
Okay, fine. In the wallet. Gambia Football Federation la kodo. Ye mendila.
Mansakunda la kodo.
Ya faham yala. Mansakunda la kodo. In the wallet Casablanca. Eko kodo filte buluje. Yim filte bulu nyadile.
That's why I was driving at. But
okay,
you were not ready to listen.
Okay, go ahead.
They gave me the money. I went to Angola. But I was going to, my transit was through Casablanca. When I was going in September, I went to Ethiopia. And normally they give you a letter. GFF always gives you a letter because traveling with more than $10,000 in any airport, Inyan Teleka declare. Ya itandide, nyinkori car to avoid money laundering. Nyinkori car bembulle so that they will not, itataliable. When I go to Casablanca, I didn't have a transit visa. It's not the gendarme that told me ko imam visa so to dungola wala nang ko amanke wonyama. When I went through the machine because ni bota je ni jita ikadum through machine wala pour kata the other side isaje sita ila flight next flight jubi abidame but ni nata foi tambi through security force. As soon as I came in I have to go through security. Bago kodo nyimbe na bago le kono my handbag. Ngatambi ni through security. They scan, they saw it. They called me on the side. This is too much money. I said, yes, I have a letter. I'm from the Gambia Football Federation. I am going to Angola because we're playing there. I'm going as advanced party as head of delegation. How much it is there? I told them the amount. We had to count it. Ya confirm ko wolom. Ya nyini ka question olla, but muna neka nyinko di jamaka. Mko ko ngata hotel olejo. And they wanted cash. Konyo ko okay. So, what do you do? No, you go with your cash. It's safe, you have your letter. So I have my cash because I didn't have a transit visa. In Ethiopia, they give you a transit visa to go to a hotel.
But this one, I had to go to a lounge. I was in the lounge. I was there for 13 hours. I didn't even say yes, but you said no. You
okay,
said
go ahead.
Yeah. I didn't even say ko. Kodo lost Casablanca. In when I was in Casablanca for 13 hours, I inadvertently dozed off because I was there 13 hours.
You go?
The bag was I inadvertently dozed off.
Break that down for the viewers.
Inadvertently, wolonko imantau ko ijinkota because maybe
Kodo be able ijinkota.
Oh yes, okay. I'm human.
Okay.
I was there 13 hours because I got there like 3 or 4 in the morning. Somanda because
million killing them feng. Million killing them feng. Million killing them feng.
If you see $25,000, it's like this. It's a small packet.
Million killing them feng. Gambia kodo.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. It's like a small pack.
Okay.
So when I went to Angola, because all along when I check in the bag, the envelope is there. When I went to Angola, that is when I realized the money is not in my bag. And when I got there, I even texted hey, Mfutatal. But when it was time to pay, that was when I realized the money is missing. And what I did was I immediately texted them. I called the executive members, the emergency committee. But I intend to pay every dime of it as soon as I come. I'll pay it from every allowance that is due to me and from monies that I have from my own funds to go and pay in the bank. And anything that business that Creation Plus does with the GFF, I can go and pay it. It happened to me. Yes, Kodo got missing, and I said I was going to pay. And even when I started paying, they didn't even know content I started because Narisi told me. Eventually, a commission was established. But yes, money got lost, and I cannot tell you how it got lost. If I knew how it got lost, I would have fixed the problem.
Okay. Million killing them fang. Mansa kundala kodo yole ditela puriata ayajo. Iko isino ta kodo sunyebulu. So kabiri futata. Ite nyanta menkela wole mjindiko. Ite menke wole mjindiko ka GFF inform ko kodo nyimfiltale.
Wole adina ye.
Kabiri inform. Idanda wole yoda maleke.
Natanga joro start.
That is all you did.
Na inform not nataka joro start. No, that's not all I did.
Okay. Go ahead. I want to know exactly what.
When okay, good. In Angola there. Birin kodo nyimfilta, birin ko etole ko kodo nyimfiltale. Ikonyo ko mbe solution nyine lale. Ka start ka hotel Angola la FA president on call pour ka jibe foi tol sa jono ni nata jantol ngari fon wol ko they are not in a position na player me yalon ka botan nakolo musa ko nyako mbatate yajo ngay ko non ñi ngetantele la I will pay every dime from my own sweat because ndemu forolet I don't want any other person playing it isa foko ha I could fili janna keta ten ko ay ko tele ba jola akonyo ko no malla fidia ngay ko whatever it is let me face it so people know ko aketantella because it would have been very cheap kokodo filitale musale ya mako ya jo kay ko no I will pay it manager nyi ay ndara nabun kono because nkay la brinna ta ngako le nkay ko binala ngana joroke nsita je ya meta amanje ay ngol mbeji kumbo la telephone to akoni ko sari bu mu nekata ngay ko something terrible happen nkay ko kodole filitana ma in Casablanca konyo Casablanca he must have had his own experience whatever it was. Akonyiko, don't worry, we can find a solution to this. Come to my office. What time or even the GFF, they were also looking for solution. When I came to his office, Akonyiko said, "Inyongo mansia, ngai communicate." Akonyiko last time we nata janne. Imagine ka commission olade. Iko he left a discount la pour yekodo ta ya samba Gambia. Yemenke wo silado. Wale atina nintebe mfonsun discount o deal lele. Me ya lonko instead of your 25,400 onyanta menjola. Ila mol afoye ko yin ko don nanga monati aya jube fa ko nyako okay ne 16,500 euros nati men to traje wo mun te fang la discount olti pour ite yemen kanu o sila ko man toto ngai ko ko manager ko signing a 16,500 nati because what time everybody was looking for a solution na le 16,500 nati abatala even was 16,500 nata falum do soto jele because there were some players that left earlier bring game on banta instead of the 2 days nyanta sela menna so when I came ngaw murundi alawan so men jalon ko ye men dinna num tengan na to men tun jang nga samba bangto nga jo GFF ka alawan so men dinna num tata sitting allowance ka jo ndefang la business so ka ko do men soto nga jo for tembo mi
ko do nyam banta la fa banta
no there was a commission that was established
okay
you do your findings go and find from the commission no you do your findings
no mbeji ngaka ko do nyanga jota le fa banta fa man joka
I did more than half because there was a commission that was established. There was a commission that was established.
Forget about the commission.
No. I cannot forget.
I'm asking you a question.
The balance was said to be waived because a commission was established to investigate me that the money that got missing, it was alleged that it got missing. Ye commissioner established yente kumandi, nganna testimony di, ye witness dole kumandi, I don't know how many witnesses they called. And those people, when they sat down, I should have brought that letter, they realized I was one person in the federation. Me yalon ko federation ko sula kodola linge fu kodola up to $500,000 from my own money, interest free. Federation ko sula kola nganna kodota ngadundi je. The commission realized the money actually got stolen. I didn't set up the commission. It is the president and the executive that set up the commission. And the commission said the balance that was left should be waived. So if you do your findings, I urge you to go and check the balance and then you tell the viewers.
Okay. That is all what happened.
Yes.
All what happened. Okay. Kabiri binaka inata ni mundo la kaba Angola.
We came with the team. That time around.
Okay.
We all came together.
So sign. Kodo filda Casablanca le. Kodo filda Morocco le. Imurunda Morocco le bang. Kaidandila konte nyim amount kari le filtante bulu jante. So nyinni no. Pulitol fana yajibe munese kenoje. Ye okay le foi mo okay.
Are you having a laugh? 1 million people passed through that airport. If I had reported it on that same day, and as I said, when I got to Angola, that is where I realized Kokoronyi filter. You are telling me I should go back to Casablanca to tell them. That is why a commission was established. It is not for me to go and investigate.
Casablanca.
No.
Are you not privy to the FACO airport even launchment?
Yes.
Camera.
It depends where you're sitting.
CCTV.
Not every corner has a lounge.
CCTV.
Not every corner has a CCTV. If you know Casablanca Airport very well, you go and check. Not every corner has a CCTV.
So
I am the type of person, nobody will ever tell questions. Nobody will tell you, let me tell you one thing. No, let me clear this. Let me clear this. That is not for, I'm not deviating.
You are
I
deviating.
am not the type of
allow me
person.
to ask my question.
No, before you...
Kamaso, allow me to ask my question.
You ask me a question, I'm answering.
Okay. I'm sorry. Ye question o jabi jandi mbe ni
No, ye question o le nyininka mba jabi kan. You want me to push.
Okay, go ahead.
I did not do that.
You did not do
because
that.
when we came on that trip from
you could not every
you are
deviating.
No. Because
okay.
When we were coming on that trip, Lamin Jalo, Aning Hamza, visa soto coming back. A transit visa when we were coming back because of the experience. Birin nata foje immediately the whole team Morocco ko Lamin Jalo ning Hamza mam visa soto. So they cannot allow them to leave the airport. On that same trip, I was there as head of delegation. Ko ni nyil mam visa nal ko nyil mam visa soto anun tol bele belisto ko no be sila janne because nyin ketande la janne wo ko nyako tele alo menketa, but this is an airport, we don't have time for that. Lamin Jalo ni Hamza bije. Ko dama stay again. That day Hamza was even fasting. Bro, dama stay again.
You are deviating.
No, I'm not deviating.
You are deviating. I'm asking you a simple question.
What is the simple question?
Iben undame. Ngo kamera bije fatije.
I don't know.
Iko kodo Gambia la kodo million killing nimfenga a filter dame. Kamera bije fatije. Iko not every corner line to wala ka kamera sort. Ya fami ala ngo sign sila ite be dame kamera bodo fatije.
I don't know.
Ite mala for camera bije. Okay, did you iko 1 million people like atambije? Have you taken it as a responsibility upon yourself to say konko bankola kodo million killing a filtantable adu nyimun sula koldi nyanda tala ka nyin kis kaje ko adunda dame because million killing nimfeng is an overwhelming amount of money. So sign kabiru woketa itata jele pour ka itandi gal la ko nyine filta jang alde mako la tendin wala ka jef ka dan la al safero keteng to take further step in order to ensure foka je foko do nyi seta ko do nyi seje fata jala bayri jiko bi je ko komen is possible ko komen camera airport ye Casablanca lo nyam fara ngalo wol nyam nta nga Casablanca kele Morocco
yes
ngaje kele more than 5 times.
I have done more than that, yeah.
Okay, perfect. You should know it better than me. I'm glad.
How many lounges are there?
Yeah, I understand. I'm not here to answer how many lounges.
Then how many you said you know they are very well.
That is not important.
Because you are trying to mislead your viewers to say yelo de back. How many lounges are there?
Listen to me.
Which lounge did you attend? Which lounge did you go to?
Can I come to you?
Which lounge did you go to?
Important.
It's important.
I'm not going to answer questions here.
It's important.
Just allow me to learn.
Yes.
Kabiri wo million killing in femfil debo. Have you taken it as a responsibility upon yourself? Kamuru Morocco, kadela authority ka melbe airport or kaidan de konte ye nyum kodi karle sunyam buluja. Alde mako ka CCTV camera jibe. Wala if there is other mechanisms to use in order to see fonse kodo nyin ka jeno. Yo kele fo moke.
I don't have to do that. My responsibility.
You don't have
was
to do
tell,
that.
No, to go to Morocco to tell them. If somebody tells me I don't have a transit visa,
wait, allow me to come.
No, you ask me a question. Let me answer.
Okay, for you don't have to do that.
Let me finish.
Allow me to do a follow-up question.
No.
Okay, go ahead.
That's why I said this is not a court. Well,
Okay.
I studied law.
Okay.
Follow-up questions.
Well, if you study law, I'm
that's what
also
I'm saying.
privy to what the law says.
Exactly. So if you are saying you want to do a follow-up question, you allow me to answer before you go to follow-up question.
Okay.
I just told you. I said when it happened, when we were coming back, they already told us 2 people don't have visa. But the day it happened, even before we returned, I took it upon myself as a person who's responsible to Seiko, and I intend to pay every dime.
You intend, but you quickly jump up to say I intend to pay every dime.
Of course, because it got lost in my hands. What do you want me to do?
Normally,
if I report it to the federation, should the federation not have worked on that? I have a senior.
Okay,
do you know about vicarious liability? Do you know about vicarious liability?
Forget about that.
No, I will not forget. I am telling you.
Kodo filter dame. Kodo filter teleable, not the federation.
Yes, and that is why I'm Kombajola.
Kodo filter teleable, not the federation.
Yes.
I accept that.
Yes.
I understand that. Koko mi parera kajola. Andum fana yajola. According to MF.
I have a letter. Yeah, there's a commission. Yes.
Have you taken it as a responsibility upon yourself?
That is not my responsibility.
Allow me to learn, Mr. Kamaso.
Yeah, but it's not my responsibility.
Yeah, but allow me to ask my question.
Yeah, go on.
You've been interrupting me.
You have.
Okay, good. So allow me, if you want it to be like that, fine. Just allow me to ask my question, please. Okay. Have you taken it as a responsibility upon yourself? Kamurun Casablanca, million killing in Feng, Bankola Kodo, a field table diamond, Kamurunji, Kajin Karoke. Kaitan diga ande ngakoro because nte ngajala ko komi molla bakol ka fili airport kol ka ke molla airport camera le ko maril mako yera fengol je andun jigita ko komi fanan tamatale yalo le ko komi wose keno okay perfect so no keda I believe tala ko e jigo sodol ko komi camera sa fin dinno something can be done ngeni nga foyo ke foy mo ke iko e mo ke so the critics are saying ko ila critics kame volume nyinde ko Kamaso la story is not right what's your
it is they had liberty. This is democracy. They had liberty to think that. But for me, my responsibility is to say Kokoro Nyimfilitale, and the time that it got missing, to say I am paying it because I have been putting my resources into it. Before that trip, that same trip.
Okay, now.
No, let me come. Let me come.
You are trying
That
to give explanations
No,
here.
I lost a whole suitcase. Wait, I am telling you, I lost a whole suitcase that the honorary consul gave me. Haji, the honorary consul.
Someone that is okay. Let me ask you.
No, wait.
Mominka do sino la ka million ol fili aka suitcase ol fay obe federation
What do you mean Mominka sino aka federation of fight? That is a nonsensical question. I must be honest because you call me Mominka sino. I travel on a trip and a whole suitcase got missing. You can go to airport.
A whole suitcase got missing. One.
Suitcase o me yalonko. I checked it in.
Iko isino dale. Bankola ko do
this is a different suitcase. This is a different suitcase. Okay, listen to me. You cannot call me a different suitcase on a different trip.
On a different trip. Wo fil
This
debu.
guy.
Bankola ko do million killing in
I checked the suitcase in. Listen to me. I checked the suitcase in.
Can you run an institution that worth millions?
More than if you lose money.
If you are not able to take care of an amount of just less than $2 million, you are not able to take care of that.
I have taken care of much more than that.
Okay, can you run an institution?
I have taken care of much more than that.
Can you run an institution that worth millions?
Of course, I have taken care of much more than that. Is it, when something gets stolen from you, is it your fault that it gets stolen from you?
We don't answer questions here.
I'm telling you, you don't answer questions. I'm also not in a position to answer certain questions then.
Well,
because if you said,
that's up to you.
If you say, if I am losing millions, and am I able to run an institution? That is very wrong way to judge a person.
I'm asking
because I am the same person who has been making my resources. I am the same person who has been making. I said yes. Of course. I can more than run the institution.
Thank you.
I am the same person who has been making my resources available to the Gambia Football Federation, which is equivalent to that, or even more and different if you accumulate that. So if that happens, and I said. That's why I said you have the bag, you are in there. I'm human. I am human. I am not the person who goes and check those cameras.
You are not the person who goes and check.
No.
But you are the person who will go and
know security too well. If you know security very well.
Answer that.
Casablanca, if you know security very well. If you know security very well, I am not the person who will go and tell them check your security cameras. One, if I have to go back to Casablanca, two, I need a visa. And the investigation that was established, the commission that was established, it is for the commission to have gone to Casablanca and say this guy said he reported this money is stolen.
But before the commission,
before
the commission, you are expected to go there.
I'm not expected to go there. What I'm expected to do is to pay the money.
You are not expected to go there.
No. Is to pay the money.
Will you agree with me?
Because if I knew at that time, if I was there at the spot, filter mangalongo, filter majan sign tetic, I can tell them filter majan sign. But when I got to Angola, that was when I realized the money was missing. So I just somebody comes from nowhere.
Angola.
Yes.
In Casablanca.
Yes.
You did not take it as a responsibility upon yourself. Kajako, million killing in Fengola Fildambuli, near money, million killing monkey dollar city, a monkey dollar salute, monkey dollar stand, a monkey dollar skeleton, million, go for the near money. Mbatunga security, Kaidan logo, Nineketana. For the financial Jibero, Kajako come in Nineketana, Kajibero, Kajako, you did you do that? There is nothing funny about this.
No, it's not funny because it's the way you are putting your question. Because I told you it's not for me to go there and
that is not your responsibility.
Investigate your cameras because a million people pass
it's
there.
It's not about investigating their
No, there are a million people pass there to say, I was there so and so date. Why didn't you report it on that day? I reported it the same day that it happened to me. So my federation would have been in a position to do the needful and say, hey, this guy said, I am in Angola.
But contact. You were quick to say Mbajola, but you were not quick to.
Yeah, it happened
you
to
were
me.
not quick to. You were not quick to contact.
I was in Angola at the time and I had a mission. The team was
but
coming.
You came back to Morocco.
Yes.
Of
course.
You did not ask. It's not relevant to you. It's not important to you.
Have you been to Morocco? Do you see how they operate?
I've been to Morocco.
I ask? Who do I ask? Who do I ask?
I've been to Morocco.
But who do I ask? I said I was going to pay. And I told you on that trip coming back. How many security work there? I told you on that trip coming back.
You don't even know how many security works there. You don't know.
No.
So why asking me?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I said I told you on that trip coming back. On that trip coming. Why I said do you know how many security? Because there are so many security that work there. On that trip coming back. When we were coming back, we came and they told us 2 people out of the team did not have a visa. And I told them, I smell a rat.
That was more important to you than the million?
No, of course not. They are my players. They are very important.
Perfect. What important they can Nyameng?
Same way. And at that instance there, I told them there, at that instance, that's what I said in my speech. At that instance, allow me.
Can I come?
No,
why
allow
are you
me before
getting
you
hot
come.
Because of this story?
No, because there's no air conditioning here. Your air conditioning is not working.
Okay,
You're sweating yourself.
No, I am not sweating.
No, there's air conditioning, no air conditioning.
Okay, can I comment? What player? Wolman visa so nyama kumate nyame. Anda nyanta kumaya le nyame. Akumata we nyama. Ilo tale kaitan dila ko nyim player. Ninyu man visa so. Den dolni Allah fay ke nyame tol fanam bebe kelane bari ndibe sila kilin.
Yes.
Yewle foy.
Yes.
Bari bankola ko do million kilin nim fe wo fil dede bul. Ibota na ita da me nata ni the same place la imo woli jande. O ko be nyaadi le.
The way Casablanca is, I cannot go there and tell somebody, I lost money here. They'll be looking at me like somebody who's gone mad. In an airport, you were there for over a week, you come back and you tell them, I lost money here. I made mention of it in my, to the Gambia Football Federation. I told them what I would expect. If there is anything, they can contact them and say, Sadibou Kamaso filter jele, and they can investigate. But it's not for me to do that. I told them and I was devastated.
So it's not your responsibility.
No, I'm not a police officer.
Okay, the viewers. Okay. If you are not a police officer, well, affiliated. So let's get to something else.
And I think we've gone beyond 1 hour. So
are you trying to run away?
No, I'm not. You gave me 1 hour.
Yeah.
I'm here for more than 1 hour.
You're here for more than 1 hour?
Yes,
okay.
you have to, yes. So if you want me another time, you can give me. I'm a family man.
I have one more question. I
left my work. I've been here since 8 o'clock and it's 10 o'clock now. So
I have one more question to ask. You're very right.
You gave me 1 hour.
I gave you 1 hour.
I mean, it's 2 hours now.
I gave you 1 hour.
Yeah.
I agree. I have one question to ask. Okay, road to Cameroon. National Coordinating Committee. Wole Loda. So National Coordinating Committee kono. Subcommittee bijel.
Yes.
Member logistics la. Itele subcommittee ni nyaton kaya.
No. Ma nyaton kaya.
Okay, mu muneti.
I have a chairman.
Okay, dem muneti.
Vice chairman.
Imu nyaton kol.
No, nyaton kaya ni ko.
Imu nyaton maninga ka on kol foite.
No, nyaton ko.
Okay, fine. However you want me to put it.
I'm the vice chairman. Number 2.
Okay, no problem.
Yeah.
Sign.
Clearly, because
okay, I agree. I agree. sign idele chairman no malankoti vice chairman of the logistic committee football scorpion kabri played parita e nyanda muru nan Gambia they got stranded in Cameroon munekeda.
First of all, the National Coordinating Committee is a body that was established by the President through the Vice President. I serve in the Logistics Committee as a Vice Chairman. And the Logistics Committee, ntola responsibility wolom pour kata flight quotational meaning, kata accommodational meaning in Angola, in Cameroon, and in feeding. In October, yentol kilentol mosawa pour kata Cameroon kata hotelol la Kol Jube. Nte aning Ibu Seka, aning Ibrahima Seka, aning Masani Fofana from Job. Ntataje, we were there for 5 days pour ka hotelol Jube and negotiation for the feeding and all. After that, the responsibility di molla again the logistics committee pour ngata flights all nyini. Committee le kasi ka decide ko al ngata nyini. Wo kono I was assigned the responsibility to write emails to all these different companies. But every email that I write, every member of the committee is copied because it is a collective thing. Ndekilimbuka ni moe diam. When there was a time I had to go and meet Air Morocco, I went with one member because somebody at the sports council told me, Air Morocco aleta science. No, let me go with somebody. I went with one Mr. Cisse from Foreign Affairs. He is a member of the logistics committee. Nateletata. What we did was, we wrote to all these different companies, and different companies sent us quotations back. We looked at the quotations. Those that we felt were the most responsive bidders, we identified them. One of them was responsible to fly the team, and one of them was responsible to fly the fans. But the team, yemen fo mole wala nuntiko, kafle nyanta timola tamo ko be topotola. So initially, fans all la flight mole topoto kanum because kafle nyanta timola flight all nila accommodation all be topotola. After inata fo mole ko, CAF is not giving any money pour nga wol fana na flight o nyini. Ngela flight o nyini nga one way ta. Ko eta because nko ndalo na
ko do nyimbe jura famanjo.
But let
me
talk. No, let me talk. You ask me. No, but you wait. No, you wait. Let me come. No, wait.
Okay, go ahead.
You've taken more of my time.
Okay,
so you allow me.
Okay, go ahead.
We wrote to these people. The flight we got for the team was one way. Because initially the flight Gambia, Cameroon. But ko bawo timo bitala precision la kata flight ni chata flight ni bonang kata ay ne Gambia ni nata flagota president ya Gambian moli ye yeta so fansol la flight o bitala la ayna so ngaji we two company le awin kilindo me ya win fam woye invoice o di mo la after nata fendo la je ko no ndol ni d'accord ta nyinela because ni momo ndi invoice o nati ni ka negotiate le flight o membe fansol sambala obi jele flight o membe place o sambala obi jele flight o membe place o sambala we place o sambala ye one way but janni mo be kala ika agreement o le sign ini ka agreement o le sign ko ni nga agreement o sign payment terms o mu nyineti Gambia mu banko leti me yalon ko ala un flight table andu ñing country ñing charter flight sol ika la fi la ko dolale even before they move because they have to secure their landing permits, their overfly permits. They gave us a contract and I am not the signatory to contract, and that contract is not something that they send, I unilaterally take a decision. They bring a contract, logistics committee look at it, ni invoice of onati mbele ka jube, ni logistics committee ya jube, ngata NCC le. The bigger body nga fo ko de nga ñing invoice car le soto. Bari ntol ngamira ko ñinnom wala ñinnom bar al telephone ya jube. Ni nga jube je NCC sa fo ko de okay al ñindota ni sita. Yela payment terms sul kije. Ni la payment terms sul kije ya fo ko we want 100% payment before the flight moves. Because the Gambia has flown before to DR Congo and other countries, you pay 100% and it moves. But they have a contract, the Amaya State Co, they will get your flight 48 hours after your last game. The flight that took the players normal. The flight that we took to take the fans, that was the same flight we wanted to bring all of us because it was big enough. So that the fans will come with the players and then people will celebrate us. We agreed with those people and they sent in their contract. we agreed with them ko mbe jolale. And it's the NCC that decides collectively ko ndakortale ko do release. Ngejo, they provided the service, the flights came and picked us up and took us to Cameroon. When we played, the initial agreement was from the 10th to the 22nd because the first round games end on the 20th. So agreement to munetiko ning ngana last game play within 48 hours maximum 48 hours they should provide us a flight to come back home. Because you cannot just, a plane is not a car that they have to apply for permits. Na bedula car to apply move aina. If it was a one game or so, they could wait for us. So the first agreement was 22nd, they will bring us. When we qualified, we wrote to them because that was the agreement. Albe mol safe la alaita nil mol lakode altina la nyinkar. Nge safe ko qualified tele, so we will not come now. Our next tentative date would be around the 28th because our next game was the 26th against Guinea. When we won against Guinea again, we emailed them, and all of this is collective. When I am the one who writes, but I write on behalf of the logistics committee, and it's something logistics committee kasile nga d'accord ko de nga nyinke okay Sadibou asafi because all of us cannot write, and then I write. But there is a committee may along 6 or 7 people lebije, and that takes advice approval from the NCC. We wrote to them again and said now we are playing a final game on the 29th. We are not sure whether we will go before, but we will. If should we progress, we will move the date again. They said it is noted. All of this is on email. We wrote to them. So the 29th, when we play against Cameroon, right after the game when we lost, we emailed them there. We've lost the game, and as per the agreement, you should provide us a flight within 48 hours. But Ntol left ale ngabojang on the 31st because the game was the 29th and Nusutolom. So they could use the 30th because it was a Saturday. They could use the 30th to get their flight permits and everything. Ikomoleko okay. Ngoyeko left ale numpurunga boje around 10-11 so that we can reach her around 3 or 4. Is agency fansol be soto fansol be taraje mol welcome. Ikonyeko that is fine. After in atafo moleko player do left ale ka say wularo. That 31st. So it is better we leave really early, maybe around 5 or 6. Someone dies agency for around 10 because it takes about 4 hours. We wrote to them again because that was the advice we got. As a logistics committee, this is the idea we have. They told us the flight would be ready at that time because we have a contract. And knowing fully well, the agreement says within 48 hours they should provide a flight. We waited for them. But the whole of Sunday, we were emailing them. Flight details will provide Molebang. No, we will provide it tomorrow. We are working on getting our permits because we've got Gambia and Senegal, but we don't have the overflight permits for Ghana. That is not our area. We have a contract with them. Whatever flights the permits they are supposed to get, they are the ones who are privy to that. So until the flight will be ready for the 31st. When we sat down all the way from the 30th, Katafo Suto for 31st, Ngajeko Nilman Fenko Koyoko, Nalman Fenko provide, we will terminate the contract because you have not provided any details. We shared the information. The members of the NCC, Ifang, being worried about the situation, minister was there at the time. I did not summon. Let us meet because they are not giving us right information. Even though 48-hour time on Tambi. At some point, from Ngata airport. Ngata airport, but we thought. Yes, the flight company is all on email.
Okay.
Ngata airport, the flight would be ready.
Okay.
But we need the flight details so we can track it long whether flight ni moved because there's something you call flight radar. Nim flight to move to anywhere you can know. We will provide you the flights. Just go. They even brought the buses to the place there. They even sent me an email to say at this time the flight would be ready. You guys go. And I even got a radio that called me, and we had a lawyer who was there. The radio that called me, and I told them these people have said this, and we are ready to go to the airport because they said the flight is ready. It's all there as per email. That is what we've used to take to a lawyer so he can take them to court. When the 31st came, they did not bring the flight. We met again. The minister summoned a meeting. Now discourse day. Whilst we were in that meeting, somebody was calling my attention to tell me they have new information. They said they have a flight that can take some people and leave some people here. How are you going to live here? Because we have our players who are waiting there in Douala, and the fans are here. Because the agreement was, it's a 189-seater aircraft. Even though 150 fans will take others, the extra that you're going to add there will still pay for it. We realized that was not. So there are two options. Either we take that model to Jang, or we wait the next day, that is the first, and get a bigger flight to take us. NCC meeting Takotenke. Minister was there, all the other members of the NCC who were in Limbe at the time sat again and discussed and go, okay, ba woy ko wolom nga sama batum. Because Kabaga sold to Jang, Kamodo to Jang, is not favorable. We will not know what is happening. Because the Limbe side where we are is the unsavory one, as they would call it. The next day, we were ready. And all this time, there was a bus parked at the different hotels. Because they are ready to take us. Again, all flight details show the They did not. When the 48-hour time reached, we realized as per our agreement they are supposed to provide a flight within 48 hours. We wrote to them and told them that we are terminating our agreement with them. And right there, the minister instructed the procurement officer of the ministry to start looking for another flight. We wrote to them an email. It is all there. And that is why the procurement officer was able to talk to another company and they were able to bring us. Unfortunately, some of the bags got left behind. Before we left, one day they provided lunch because Suto flight obitala. It only not a Kurojo Purka lunch. But we paid for extra nights. I think 1 or 2 extra nights. All of that, we took the invoices just in care. He was there with us, like a more support. We called him and explained the situation to him. But we know we have an agreement, and within 48 hours they were supposed to provide a flight. Imam flight in Nati. So nga do itebulu pour legal action ta pour ka damages claim. Atiata ayesafe. And I can assure you that is being taken care of because they have admitted liability and they have promised to pay, but I cannot share that information here because it is still under legal process.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Kabiral be joro la. Full amount ali ole job am fali half le job.
NCC. As per the contract, they wanted the full amount.
Have you negotiated that?
Oh yes, we have.
You have negotiated?
Yes.
So
even the price. For the price.
So didn't you have an option? For company dol tije melialo?
No, if we had, we would have taken it.
So almang option do so.
If banko dol bije melialo ko yela own flight also tole. This let me explain this. No, I'm answering. Yeah, I'm not deviating. I'm
giving you don't have time.
No, but I'm giving you.
You spoke at length.
We don't have a flight.
I'm asking my question.
Go on. Yes.
Please. Okay, now. Eko full amount ali ole jo. Alia negotiate, but you go no. Full amount ole bejola. That is what you have said. Ngo ko falma option soto bank. Because that was not the only company I made approach.
Yeah.
But I wala service wala alto nyab wala na lietol ta. Ya fam ya ngam fo. So sign o company do. Ali opportunity sotole. Pour al niyo negotiate kay tan dila ko komen. Ni atral say half payment keno.
There was none that was ready to do that.
Yeah, none of them were ready to do that.
No.
Okay, all right. Thank you very much.
Don't mention.
Pleasure receiving.
Ya money transfer ilelana ya itole soyata kodo dunia kite ko duna karobela banko karobela katom kokaina benyindulala UK link Ireland Europe kata Africa aning America office oli benyindulala nyindulala serekunda woni talinding tabo koto woni mbusumbala burusubi kata bakote tujereng Onina kunju katong katabati birikama ba katafo kerewan para feji katafo kawu alisala kodota GT bankolito wonim fan trust bankolito it cash power ko fanankali yenne mobile